Hey everybody, I'm so excited about this video. It's Kristie with AG Takes Over. Glad you're here. There is something that's been on my wish list, like low-key. I don't have a lot of things that are like urgent ever. I usually am just like, if I see that thing at a good price, I'll get it. So I've had something that's kind of on that list for a while. And then not too long ago, it was on Facebook Marketplace for a really good price. And I was like, hey, is this available? And then the person said, there's one person ahead of you. I can make you a backup. I was like, yeah, sure. I'm always very polite. Thank you so much for taking the time to respond, blah, blah, blah. I want to make a best impression possible, right? So I checked in the next day. Hey, just checking to see if that person showed up or not. They're like, oh, she actually just left. Now, in my mind, I just something told me, and I said, real quick question, is her name Mel? Because my friend Mel has a habit of scooping things up right before I'm about to get them, and I just want to know if it's her. And she responded, I don't know how I worded it, but something like that, like, is her name Mel? Because if so, that's my friend, and she does this all the time. And she responded and was like, yes. And I screenshot it and sent it to our group chat with like other local collectors. And I was like, Mel. And then it turns out Mel already had this damn thing. And I was like, what are you doing getting a second one? Let us get one. She said, well, my thing has a broken piece. And so I want to use this one as like a way to get like, be able to 3D print or make out of wood or whatever to be able to like get the dimensions for the piece to fix it. I'm not still quite sure why she didn't just take that the one that she bought as the second one instead of like, I'm going to use this complete one to model a replacement piece for this one, but it doesn't matter. I was like, all right. And she said, but once I get that piece, like once I get somebody to make me that piece, like I'll sell it to you and for the same price. And I misunderstood her at first. And I thought so there were like 3 pieces that came together. And I thought she was saying, I'll sell you this one thing for the price that all 3 of them cost. And I was like, well, we're friends. You're not supposed to jack up the price on me. And I was like, never mind. And she was like, no, I meant I'll sell you all 3 things for the same price they were selling them. I just need to be able to, like get the measurements for this thing. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So the other day she said, which is funny because then my wife started looking at it, like following this item on eBay and even like putting out a few feelers and trying to see if people would come down on the price, but nobody was like near it on the price. And the one that I ended up getting is a little incomplete. So Grace was looking obviously at complete ones and I was like, I don't even care. I just want, this was such a good deal and it would like, the main thing that I want was there. So I would have been happy with it. So anyway, Mel reached out and said, hey, my dad made the replacement piece that I needed. So I can sell you this. So she brings it over. I'm so excited to show it to you. So this video is going to be 3 things. 1, me finally shutting up and just showing it to you. 2, me doing a size comparison because this is a Pleasant Company era item and I want to compare it to a similar, more recent American Girl item so you can see the comical shrinkflation. And then 3, I want to recreate a photo shoot from this catalog because it contains the item and it contains several dolls. I don't have all of the dolls, but I have all the outfits that they're wearing and I have almost all of the accessories that are with the item. So I can pretty much recreate this photo shoot and or like photo layout. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, those are the 3 things. You want to see what it is? It's huge. All right, let's see if this helps you. It comes with 2 of these. They fold up, apparently not like that. What am I doing wrong? Because I feel like they should fold up more than this. I don't want to I don't want to break anything. I don't know. I think they fold up, but I don't want to break anything. So anyway, there are 2 of them. These things do unsnap, so I think that's what you have to do. If you want to unfold them, you have to unsnap these, but I don't want to. I'm going to keep it displayed. And there are 2. I only have 1. She said that the seller is going to look and see if they can find the second chair. If they can, fantastic. If not, I got 1. I'm not going to be pouty about it. All right. The next part of it is a duplicate for me, so probably I'll end up selling it. Hold on one second. I'll grab it. Okay, so here's the thing I already own. If I did not, I would be geeked out about this because I love it, love it, love it. The Weber grill, whatever you call it. It's got wheels that actually work. If any of you grew up with this kind of grill, like this is some nostalgia inducing, but also the quality is nuts. Like real wood, real metal, no plastic on this sucker. Working vent cover. Like actual screws. I'm not going to be able to get it there, but there we go. Oh, it's upside down. Weber. And this part, this thing's going to fall off right. Sorry, that. But I want to show you. It's got like charcoal in there. Ooh, it's dusty. Sometimes I don't use all my brain cells. That wasn't smart. It's dusty in there. You could just run some water and swish it around and maybe smarter than blowing in it. So the Weber grill is fantastic. I have one. Hold on. Right there. So I have mine already. Love it. Keep it displayed all the time. So I don't need 2. But this thing is huge. Okay. There we go. So, it's a patio table. It's like, this is the size of a small umbrella. Like, this is the size of a child's umbrella. I feel like those are the dimensions. It is like all metal, exactly the same as an umbrella. Like all of the structure is the same. It's got a little button here that you push to be able to collapse it down. It even has this piece that you have to push in to be able to pop this off if you want to store it. I can do that just to show you. There we go. So stores this small, but there we go. And then the table, this is plastic, not glass. Very wise for children, but that kind of frosted, textured plastic. And then this part is plastic also. So the chair, all of this is plastic stuff, not like the grill. But yeah, it's really, it's lovely. It's so great. Put this back in. All right, now that's the showing you part. I'm so tickled. I'm excited to have this thing. Now, let me show you, and I'm gonna like hold it up, but then I'm gonna like pause and, insert some side-by-side so you can see the ridiculous difference in scale in this little table. This one is all one piece. Sorry, looks like there's a hair. This is all one piece. Everything is plastic. Oh, it's not hair. It's a spider web. Well, good thing it's me and not Grace, because there'd be some freak out. This is quite a thick pole. Very, very small. This has to come apart, right? I can't remember. Does it come apart? I feel like it must have come in a smaller box than this, but it's been a while. It's so tiny. Let me take all the food off and I will just like show you both from the top. By the way, the ice cream in this set is really lovely. Not that you can see it when it's that bright. There we go. So, no shade to the ice cream, but here's the size of the Jenny's umbrella. And here's the size of the other umbrella. The tables are at the exact same height because the dolls didn't actually shrink. I mean, they shrank like a teeny tiny bit, but the dolls didn't really shrink. But holy crap. And the tables, well, I mean, I can't take this off, but like, there you go. There's no comparison. This thing is rinky-dink. It makes it feel like this was made for American Girl and this was made for Welly Wishers. Shoot, it makes it look like that was made for Little Bitty Baby. And I don't know what, like, I don't know. What is that? Okay, so that was the second part. I just thought it was hilarious, the size difference. And then, sorry, I am all over the place. And then let me get to, these used to be like color coded. So all of this like maroon, burgundy, whatever, edged pages was the historical section back when that was big. And then they had just come out with the Girl of Today stuff. So let me get to that. That was purple lined pages. And I went through this whole catalog once. By the way, there's a video of it. I'm sure if you just type in catalog in my channel, you'll be able to find it. I thoroughly enjoyed looking through it, but I realized I don't actually love doing catalog look-through videos. So I'm not your girl for that. But if you want to watch that one, that's the one and only that I've done. I do have a bunch of American Girl magazines, and I love going through those. I have posted only one of them. I filmed a second one and just haven't, I don't think I've posted it yet. God, if I haven't, I'm going to hurry up and do that. But I will be working my way through those because they're a lot of fun. Okay, here we go. So here is the photo shoot. So I've got this outfit, got the grill, got the cake and the party stuff. Not all of it. I even have this rabbit in the hutch, which is random. I've got this skating set. I've got, I even do have this doll and this outfit, so I could do that. I've got this outfit, like all the outfits. I think the only thing I'm missing is the balloons in the background and the presents down here. And that's it. That's it. And one of the chairs, obviously. So I'm going to be doing this with one less chair. Oh, and I don't have this particular spatula. So 2 grills and no spatula. It's always the little things that get lost. So maybe I can just angle this down and I can talk through it while I get the stuff out. Now I will show you the stuff and then I'll pause, set it up, go dress all the dolls, set the photo shoot up, and then I'll come back on. Okay, so here is the cake. We have the cake box. And the candle. My wife got this, and you know that completionist love of my life is not buying anything that's not complete. So we got the box. Yes, we have the tray. Yes, we have the cake. And yes, we have the candle. It's a piece that's always missing. And she was like, no, we will have the candle. I think when my channel like hit 1 year, 1 or 2, I don't remember. I bought a cake like from the store and then made the decorations to look like this cake. So that was fun. So we got that. This picnic set is like, the whole thing just tickles me. It's nostalgia and I love it. Maybe I'm missing a plate. No, it's over there. All right, hang tight. Man, my hold on 1 second turned in like hold on 5 minutes while I looked all around to find all the burgers. It's only 2 burgers, but one of them was over in Mary Ellen's Airstream and the other was in her diner because her burgers they ain't it, friends. So these burgers, there we go. Best burgers American Girl has ever made. little indentations where the pickles were. The pickles, the lettuce, it's floppy, it's perfect. The burgers, they've got grill marks on one side, condiments on the other. The bread has so much detail. So good. So good. All right, so there's one. There's the other. Check out my buns. These are the cups. These are the plates. And then silverware. There's got to be a yellow something around here. There we go. Spoon, fork, and straw in each of the colors. So, green, red, and blue, but this must have been blue and gotten discolored because that's the color I have. There we go. Bunch of silverware, a pitcher, these lovely napkins. I love them. Should try, they're like fairly large. I should try next year for Pride. Like, seeing if I can like temporarily add a little tie that would make that a bandana, or like tying their hair in little ponytails in these. Should try to work these into Pride, or at least like put them as a Pride picnic setup. And then the condiments, these things actually, I think, come off. Yeah. It doesn't have a hole in it, so I don't know what you're supposed to put in here. Nothing is my recommendation, but I like that they're like realistic. Whoops. And tortilla chips, complete with nutrition facts. Serving size, 1 package, calories, 0 grams. Total fat, 0 grams. Cholesterol, 0 milligrams. Sodium, total, or 0 milligrams. Carbohydrates, 0 grams. Protein, 0 grams. Ingredients, nothing, because these are imaginary tortilla chips. That's my favorite part. Nothing, because these are imaginary tortilla chips. It's the cute little details for me. All right, so, oh yeah, watermelon. Sorry, can't forget the watermelon slices, which are translucent. You probably cannot see that because I don't have a light shining from the back, but they are like translucent. So that's all the food and stuff. I am gonna take a few minutes to get 4 dolls. Hold on. Yes. 4 dolls dressed and set up. This is going to be so fun. I've wanted to do this for a long time, like to recreate a photo spread from that catalog specifically. So I'm going to take my time doing that, but you just hang tight and I'll be right back. All right, switching over to voiceover here, and I realized, man, I haven't done that in a while. Okay, so here's a last look at the catalog layout. And then, are you ready? It turned out really well. I don't know why I was so tickled about this, but check it out. Okay, so that's where it was set up in the doll room. I had to move the chair, the big pink obnoxious chair that I film on sometimes, that's from the American Girl Place Columbus, because I needed as much of a white background as I could find. And surprisingly, I don't have a lot of like just white walls that aren't obstructed in my home. And, oh, I wanted to point out the banner, the gift, and the spatula were all things that Mel had, and she loaned me for this photo shoot. So, yay, Mel, coming in clutch. It made it more complete even than it already was. And I didn't have, as you can see, all of the exact same dolls, but I tried to at least get ones with pie bangs and older ones and, you know, that kind of had light hair, dark hair to match the photo as much as possible. So here is my final shot. Here's another angle of it. And here is the side by side. I'm super happy with this. It tickled me. I don't know. That's not even like this was an era where I was collecting American Girl, but I just think it's a fun era that I missed out on. So it was fun to recreate this. Hope you're doing well. Please join me for the next video. Take care of yourselves in the meantime. Oh yeah, like, share, comment, all those things are helpful. Thanks. Bye.